Hey Tanner, summer is almost here, at least while I'm recording this video. It can be any time of the year because that's how the YouTubes work. And what's a better treat than Bratwurst? What? I do not have a grill in this apartment, but that's okay because we've got cast iron. That's right, friends. It is time for Todd Teaches Tanner to cast iron cook. Or cook cast iron. I always get that backwards. Here we go! Bratwurst comes from the German Brat, meaning finely chopped meat, and Wurst, meaning sausage. It's a sausage of finely chopped meat. We're going to do things slightly out of order. We need to get the beer of the week now. Voodoo Ranger, American Haze. Dun dun dun. Looks like a face I can trust. Yoink. Cheers. That's exactly what I want it to be. That'll do. Little footnote. Once again, I am not sponsored by anybody. The stuff I use is the stuff I like. No one pays me to do it. I use it because I like it. And I like it because I use it. A chef's knife. Brats. I like Johnsonville beer brats. They're pretty fantastic. You can get them just about in any grocery store. Again, not sponsored. Butter. Your metal spatula. An onion. The beer of the week. Some tongs. Salt. And of course, your cast iron. A quick note about the cast iron I'm using in this video. You'll note I am not using the number 10 that I've previously used in my videos and the one that you do not have. This is a 12-inch Wagner cast iron. I picked this guy up at a flea market in Marietta, Ohio. It was completely unseasoned, unused, straight from the factory where they had found it when they demolished the factory. I picked it up for pennies on the dollar just because they didn't know what to do with it, and it has actually turned into one of my all-time favorite cast iron skillets. The reason I am using this particular skillet for this video is twofold. One, I'm actually currently using the number 10. I'm shooting two videos concurrently. I'm doing a grilled cheese sandwich for my son while I do brats for the wife and I. And two, because there's more of us eating, I've got two packages of brats. Two packages of brats do not fit in the 10-inch skillet. I gotta use the bigger one. However, everything I'm doing can still be done in your 10-inch skillet. Remember, it's just a piece of metal. Let's get those onions chopped. There are a million different ways to chop an onion. I'm going to show you my favorite. You take your onion, put it on the chopping board, and you cut the ends off. After you've done that, take a quick slice down the middle and peel back your paper layer off the top. And any rotten bits, peel those off. You don't want to eat that. And discard. Now, for brats, we don't need them diced. We just need slices. So I'm going to take my onion half and slice it across like this. Being careful to keep my fingers out of the way of the blade. Probably should have put the camera on the other side because I'm left-handed. I'm going to give it one big chop right in the middle. Good to go. Put your cast iron skillet on the stove top. Get her fired up. Remember, hot iron, cold oil. I'm going to remind you every single time. Normally, this is the period of time when I go get the beer of the week. Since I already have it, I'm going to have a sippy whippy. Malty. Our pan is hot. Let's add some butter. I've got 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter here. I'm just going to plop this guy right in the pan. Just like that. As the butter melts, I'm going to use my spatula, stir it around, make sure it covers up all of the corners of the pan. That may have been too much butter, but butter is delicious. Now that the butter is melted, we're going to add our onions. We're going to let those get soft and caramelize. When you're scraping off of your cutting board into the pan or onto the plate, you're going to want to use the back side of the knife. That way you're not screwing up your blade. You know, you're scraping with the back. Don't do this. Do this. No. Yes. Not this one. This one. Remember, with a sharp knife, you're less likely to cut yourself. Truth. I had about a quarter cup of pickled jalapenos in a jar left in my fridge that I didn't know what to do with. They were taking up space, so I threw them in there. There are, of course, a ton of ways you can vary this recipe. You can add different types of onion to your pot. You can use like a sweet onion or a Vidalia or a white onion or a red onion. I like the red onion. I like that sharp, pungent flavor of the red onion. I think that goes really well with the heaviness of the broth. You can add jalapenos or different peppers to it and get almost like an Italian sausage kind of feel to it. Also very delicious. You can use various types of beer, and each beer you use is going to give a different flavor to the meat. Try them out. See what you like. Look how pretty that is. We got our onions nice and soft. Everything's coming together. So now, we're going to add our brats. You're going to want to get in here and peel them all apart. Make sure that they're all sitting inside that onion mix. Now we're going to add a pinch of salt. Not a lot, and it's not going to do much for the flavor. But what the salt does is it helps the broths absorb all the flavors from the beer and from the onions. You're not really going to taste the salt as much as it's going to help with the cooking of everything else. I may have accidentally drank the beer. I need another one for cooking. Let's go get it! Here it is. Okay, so note, at this point the broths are starting to get brown and gray from the skillet and from the onions and the butter that's in here. Before they go too much further, go ahead and give these guys a little flippy flip. Now, we add the beer. That's only about a half a can of beer. You don't need a lot. The flavor's going to get in there, and all the onions and peppers are going to be delicious. And the beer helps to braise the sausages and get them cooked up real nice. And you get to drink the rest. While the brats are braising, now is the time to prep the rest of your meal. Whatever you're going to have, whatever you're going to need, do it. Now is the time to do it. Footnote to the footnote. Eventually, I'm going to make supplemental videos on cocktail mixing, sides, other such things. Right now, we're still just working on the basics. It's only been about 7 minutes. It's time to flip these guys. Now that these have been cooking for about 7 minutes on a side, we're going to take these bad boys and stick them right in the oven at 300 degrees for 8 minutes. One of the truly beautiful things about a cast iron skillet is the ability to go right from stovetop to oven, and it's not going to cause any damage to the equipment at all. One of the reasons you're going to want to do that is because without a grill, you're not going to get that crispiness on the outside of the brat, right, that you get from a good grilling. So if you stick those in the oven for 8 minutes right from the stovetop, it's going to help lend a little bit of that crispiness to it. It's going to improve the texture quite a bit. And it's going to make sure that it get cooked all the way through. We're about to pull the brats out of the oven. Aren't those beautiful? And here we are, the finished product. Baked potato, green salad with French dressing, and a beer brat.